Renee? Renee going what?
I'm listening.
Have anything?
Hey, how you doing, sister?
That was your husband right there.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Chief Langley. What was the brother's name who played the flute for us a second ago?
Mr. Sanders.
Mr. Sanders. Black Hawk.
Yes, that's me.
Black Hawk. Could you please? I'm actually on Facebook Live simultaneously with y'all on my page, and my feed was cut off while you played the flute. But if you could just play that one.
Matter of fact, Mr. Sanders, can you play the?
Wow.
Thank you. A while, but that was my fiction.
Yes.
To others, higher pitch ones.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sanders. Black Hawk. Thank you so much. Yes.
In our land, and she's in physically with her mother at the moment.
Wow. Wonderful.
There, you got 10 minutes. Go ahead. Okay. As I was sitting there listening to the music, thinking about this before we got, when Elijah was talking a few minutes ago, about the many different things that we have that has been taken away from us. One of it's been our identity. And I listened to the flute music as it was being played, and I could hear some of that same music that's been played here in America.
That's right.
And that same music, some of it's been played in the Native American arena. And I can see where this comes from. Then I have some music that Chief sent me a little while back. I still have it on my phone that was music that sounds very similar that came out of India. Sounds very much the same. And to make a long story short, he and I had a conversation a little bit this week. We were talking about when you go to a wedding, a lot of times you see people throwing rice at the wedding.
That's right. That's right.
I understand that is a Fulani tradition.
Yes, that is it. That's it.
Yeah, I'm seeing the point I'm trying to make here, I'm seeing a lot of our traditions, I don't know if the term is being taken away or we're just ignorant to the fact, which I think that is a part of it, that we don't know, we're not aware, we're not paying attention, we're believing things that have been written today's laws that don't match who we are. And in that, I'm thinking that we're having so much of us being taken away from us, but yet I'm finding that it's still inside of us.
Yes.
And in this, I'm seeing that I'm finding it's so important that we need to go back.
Yes,
we really need to go back. To, I do things a lot like every one of you, a lot like the way my grandfather does things. Since I found myself in my DNA, I've seen a lot of me and my grandfather, and I know where it all comes from. You don't get away from who you really are, no matter how you act like you're trying to act like somebody else.
That's right.
You cannot get away from what's in you and where it comes from.
That's right.
And the point I'm trying to make is, in that, it's brought freedom to me.
That's right.
And I can hear the same thing in Elijah when he made the same comments and he was talking about how it freed him. It made him understand. I was just reliving every bit of what you were saying. And I'm saying all to say this. I hope that we're getting this, that there's so much that's been taken from us that we need to bring back to us that really identifies with who we really are.
Yes.
To where we really need to be, that will put our spirit, that will put our hearts, will put us back in tune, not just with ourselves, but with our people.
That's right.
With our ancestors.
That's right.
With every being that we've been made up of, or where we come from. Then we don't have to live what I call, which has already been written, laws of assumptions in this country.
That's right.
We've been assumed by we are this, we're that, and been told we're this and that. And then those assumptions has made us live out many lives.
That's right. That's right.
That is never, that most of it never has matched to anything to who we are.
That's right.
And in that, I'm finding that we have so much of an unrestless spirit that we don't even understand ourselves.
That's right.
Don't even know what's going on with us ourselves because we're trying to find identity. If you look and you see, we have changed colors in this country so many different times trying to find who we are.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
That we just need to go back. Get our DNA done. There are things now that is out there for us to be able to find who we are, where we come from, and our people.
That's right.
And it's so important. It's so important now to do that.
That's right.
Then you'll find why some of those spirits inside of you act the way they do sometimes. When you've been wrestling with this and wrestling with that.
That's right. That's right.
Then you can come to a conclusion what you are and who you are.
That's right.
I just want to iterate that because I just heard the flute and I've been to many powwows and I heard some of those same flute sounds being played.
That's right. And if you go among the Fulani, particularly the Fulani of Futa Jalan, you're going to hear that same type of flute, and it's called the tambourine. And it's in practically all the Fulani music, you hear that same flute. You know, even the type of dress, you know, as Chief Langley said, the hat, even the way the wrap around the head that you see in Native American culture. I can show you Fulani women wearing that same type of style, even with the same type of patterns, you know. And it was brought over there to the Gullah Islands, and it was transferred over into the mainland, and it's found also among Native American culture. So yes, thank you so much for your comment and your insight, and hopefully our people here will make that connection. And again, there's no contradiction in being Native American and West African because it's really one and the same. We came before Columbus.
Yeah, I got a quick question and I'll be done. I haven't researched it this far, but it sounds like you may have. Would the Fulani people be, because I know they've been around a long time.
Yes.
Would they be considered as an indigenous people?
Yes, indigenous to Africa, indigenous to the earth. You know, it's like trying to find the original origin of Fulani people. It's like trying to find the origin of a wind. Like, where does this wind start? You know, you feel it blowing, but trying to find where it begins, it's hard to find out. You can find Fulani in, of course, North African culture, in the Berber culture. You can find Fulani definitely in ancient Egyptian culture. In fact, Sheikh Antijop called Ramsey II the pool type. Pool is the French word for Fulani. He said his features and everything was of the Fulani. You see the drawings of the men, they have reddish hue skin. Fulani are known as red people. Here we're known as red bone. In ancient Egypt, you see those reddish hue people, the shape of their heads, the women carrying the bowls on their head in ancient Egypt. Fulani women, I saw this one Fulani woman, she was riding a bike with balancing bowls on her head while riding a bike. They call it a hordedin or tumude, or we say a calabash. And she had like 3 on her head, and she was balancing it, riding the bike. You see the statues of Egyptian women, their features, their physique is that of the gracious Fulani woman. You see the cows. You see these men in ancient Egypt with these cows. And one of the sacred books of many of the ancient Egypt rulers it was called the Book of the Heavenly Cow. And the whole Fulani tradition is based around the cow. In fact, in Fulani tradition, they say that the cow complained to God, and he said, I give everything to man. I give them my skin for clothing. I give them milk. My flesh is food for them. He said, God, the cow said, God, what did you do for me? And then God created the Fulani, and they say that in Fulani tradition, the cow wasn't made for the Fulani was made for the cow. That's why everywhere you go, you see where the Fulani are cows. So they, in practically every ancient tradition, you can find prototypical Fulani people from the west coast of Africa all the way to the east coast of Africa, going into the Middle East, going even up into Europe with the Greeks and everything.
Yes, I have seen the same thing. Even some of them have some Jewish.
Yes. In fact, they say that the original Hebrews, nobody fits the description like Fulani people. Not that other people don't fit the description. I'm not saying that, but Abraham's seed was said that it will be numerous, that it will multiply. And the largest cattle herding community in the world are Fulani. Out of 100% of the nomads on the earth, 50% of the nomads on the earth are the Fulani. And Abraham, peace be upon him, he was a cattle herder. Joseph was a cattle herder. Jesus was a shepherd. All the seed of Abraham, these prophets, they were cattle herders. A Lot, they were cattle herders. Noah brought the animals. So the scholars of religion, historians of religion, they definitely pinpoint the Fulani people as being the seed of Abraham and the seed from which the prophets come from. So, and it says that how his seed will be spread all over the planet Earth. So here we are in America, South America, we're all over the planet Earth due to the slave trade, and this is a prophecy.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, brother. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Okay. Renee? Warren?
I think I'm good. I appreciate all the information that you gave today. It was very informative. And, I'm really actually kind of young and spent a night over this journey, so it's been very informative hearing all the things that's been discovered. So I appreciate spending the time out there actually to do this thing.
I appreciate you taking the time to listen and to contribute whatever you just did. Really, it's a great honor to me as well. Thank you so much.
I would like to get your Facebook page so I could friend you on Facebook if you could.
Sure.
I'm on that here at Whitehall.
Okay, my Facebook is facebook.com/Elijah Shabazz Productions. Facebook.com/Elijah Shabazz Productions.
Okay. Would it be easier for you to just look at mine and just friend me and I'll friend you back? Would that be okay?
That's sure. Just I think Chief Langley has your information. If he could text it to me, I will definitely send you a request.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time tonight as well. I appreciate it.
Yes, thank you.
Before we close here, Elijah, I am granting you honorary membership of the House of Ancestry, as well as one of our international ambassadors. I thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
On your page, you will see those awards granted to you.
Thank you.
You've covered a lot. You've helped me confirm a lot. Now, I've been researching over 15 years. But I pay.
The caller.
Hello? This is Maurice Dickey.
Has left a conference.
Attention to details. And for so-called African American people And why I say so-called? Because it takes away from the direction that you need to go. So when someone say African American, okay, where in Africa are you from?
That's right. That's right.
So I'd rather people just be Fulani American or Togo American or India American. You understand what I'm saying? Because now you're dealing directly with who you are.
That's right.
And it gets profound because now you deal with the detailed aspect of you.
Yes.
This is profound when it comes to history. And I study it from a forensic and an investigative perspective. And when my grandmother put me on this journey, she told me, just give people the truth of who they are, and they will find a way.
That's right.
Many people forget. We are our ancestors. And when you begin to fight that, which is inside of you,
that's right.
Sickness comes, disease comes.
That's
You
right.
go out of your mind because you're not accepting that with who you are.
That's
You
right.
can't make your ancestors be something they never were.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's
People
right.
need to understand this.
Yes. Yes. That is
You
true.
understand why you walk a certain way.
That's right.
You understand why you get a chill when you hear a cow move or a chicken crow.
That's right.
You understand why the moon resonates with you on a certain day at a certain time.
That's right. That's right. That is the truth. That is the truth.
You understand why the sun resonates with you.
That's right.
These are things we tend to take for granted.
Yes.
But my grandfather would always say, son, after a period of time, I don't care how much you mix it. It's going to turn back into the original. And whatever is in you going to come out.
That's right. That's right. That's right, brother. That is right. That is right.
So we're in the age now that things are filtering out. And I thank you.
Brother, I thank you. I thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, just back on. I want Brother Lonzado, I personally want to thank you for letting me become a part of this particular conversation. I've been a few of them with you. And I'm really grateful for your efforts. With all this, I call you the most common denominator because you have a tendency to bring us together, and hopefully through your efforts, we will be able to create an alliance that will be stronger than anything people have seen before. I'm on your side, and I want to thank you very, very much.
Oh, you're welcome. Does anybody else have anything?
I just would like to say to Elijah, congratulations, and thank you for being a part of the House of Ancestry. Thank you for all the information. Thank Chief. Thank all of the House of Ancestry people that's on the line, those that are not here, that sometimes are here. I am grateful to be a part of everybody in this, and I'm very proud to be with the people that are here. And just look forward to 4 days like this, and we just keep continuing to getting better and better and better, and moving forward and doing all we can to try to help other people move forward as well. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. And I want to say I accept the membership into the House of Ancestry, and I thank you so much for the honor to represent our people who are searching to find themselves, and may Allah bless us, God bless us, by whatever name we call them, to help our people as the God has guided us to find who we are. Hopefully we'll be agents to help our people to do the same. Thank you so much for having me on this program.
Melba, you're the mother of our house. Do you have anything you want to add before we get off here?
Oh, yes. Yes, thank you so much, Elijah. And it seems as though every time we make a step forward towards our ancestors, they make like 20 giant steps towards us. They run circles around us trying to get us to pay attention, you know?
That's right.
And yeah, they run circles around us like, shimmy, you know?
That's right.
And the more investigative things we do, the more we want to know, the more they reveal to us.
Yes.
So, and they're going to bring these special people, everybody that's in the phone is somebody very special. And they're going to bring this special group of people together to make something really wonderful happen. And I just hope that all of us hanging there will be there. We'll get disheartened, you know.
Yes.
Just keep on pushing, and you're going to see everything start unfolding before your eyes. You know, the same way how we look at ourselves. We got to see the people that we're looking towards. We got to see the same reflection coming at us.
That's
so
right.
that way you will have no doubt about whether you belong or not.
That's
the
right.
caller has left the conference. I have a little testimony, and my little testimony is that, you know, for a long time I've been studying Yoruba spirituality. For a long time. But when I tell you a long time, you know, it's a good time. It's going on 30 years. I've been studying Yoruba spirituality. And the more I try to embrace it, the more I get kicked down. And I'm not bashing those people because, you know, if you're different, you're different.
Yes.
But the ancestors always say, listen, your way is not their way.
That's right. That's right.
Your roots is not their roots.
That's right.
So that's why you would always find some kind of conflict.
That's right. That's right.
You
That's right.
understand?
Yes,
So
I
when I
understand.
finally got into my thick skull, I mean, and it took a spiritual mask for that to happen. I had a mask, a gathering of the ancestors, and when they came together, all these different people and some strangers came to deliver the message. The caller has left the conference. People came to deliver this message. They were so direct that I couldn't ignore them anymore. They said, listen, the place you're getting ready to go is not where you belong. Look the other way. So I looked the other way, and then I ended up, then my whole life unfolded into something totally different. Then I met up with my Togolese family who embraced me so happily and so lovingly.
Yes.
You know, unlike what I got from the other people. You understand?
That is right.
So when people trying to find a spirituality too, you're trying to find your ancestors, you look at your spirituality too.
That's
Look
right.
at what they do spiritually.
That's right.
And
That's
see
right.
how that resonates with you, and
That's
you're going to
right.
find that you feel comfortable with it.
That's right.
You see? And it's not to say that we can't embrace one thing or learn the other thing and so forth. It's good
That's
to
right.
learn things. It's good to learn about different people. But
Right.
it's also the best thing to know where you're going and where you are and who you are.
That's right. That's right. Thank you, sis. Wow.
So we give thanks.
Yes, thank you.
Give thanks and praise to all the forces that be for bringing us together.
Yes.
And welcome, Elijah. Welcome.
Thank
Happy to
you.
have you on board.
I'm happy to be here. Thank you so much. All right. All right.
Email, that was great.
Yes, that was awesome.
Thank you, Jerry.
All right.
Please, I would like to say something. I was listening to the food that you guys was playing, and I just wanted to let you hear just a little something that I've been listening to, and it's called Spirit
That CD.
That one
Beautiful. Beautiful. Wow.
I have that CD, Denise. Same CD.
Yeah.
It is so good. It is so good. A lot of people fail to realize, and this is why research is so important.
Yes. Research.
You
That's right.
don't know what impact your ancestors have had on the culture here in America. You will be surprised.
That's right. That's right.
Everything appears to be white ain't white.
Mm-hmm.
Everything appears to be Native American ain't Native American.
That's right.
People brought these things into their culture.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
And the closest bond
Mm-hmm.
with Native Americans and African people is slavery in the Southeast.
That's right.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
That's right.
That's where the bond.
That's right.
Uh-oh.
That's right.
And those are ties
That's right.
there.
That's right. That's right.
Many African people escaped and went and lived among the Native American people. This is what a lot of black people don't understand.
Yes.
Your ancestors may not be Native American by blood. It is a social relationship.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
No different than if you move from California to New York. Now you become a New Yorker, but you come from California. People need to understand these things.
That's right.
It's social.
That's right.
White folks' relationship is a social relationship. That's why it's the dog roll. It's not a blood relationship.
That's right.
Hey.
That's right.
And if your ancestors came here 20,000 years ago, you're still African unless you mix with somebody.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
Right.
And let me.
These things need to be understood.
That's right. And let me say this. Let me say this. As you said earlier, that no matter what happens, the original is going to come to the forefront. All people come from the original people. All people come from the African. It's just like when even some Fulani people, they have done the DNA, and they were shocked. They said, "Wait a second." They say, "I'm part European." I said, "No. You're not part European. The European is part you. You see, the European comes from us. We don't come from them." So the Fulani carry a particular gene called the R1b that is found all over Europe. So if you as an African American, you find that you got 20% European, don't think you got that necessarily from a European ancestor. You could very well have got it from Africa because Africans have the R1b. It's just that when the white folks who own the DNA company, they're going to tell you, no, this gene comes from Europe. No, it does not. It comes from Africa. So we are the original people. So don't worry about what you're mixed with. As long as you are of the original, you are who you are. And that will never change. So thank you so much. And it's been a great night. And hopefully I look forward to having this discussion again. God bless you all.
Yeah.
All right. Yes.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Thank you very much, everyone. Good night.
Good night. Peace. So there you have it. Thank you all for tuning in on Facebook. I hope you learned something from this presentation. And we look forward to having more like this. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum. It's prayer time. Peace.